Your real estate agent might be out of touch with reality. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So your real estate agent may be out of touch with reality. Now, I know a lot of people could say, and rightfully so, you know what, Scott? You're out of touch with reality. This time is different. This one is not loose lending or ninja loans. This one's got safety written all over it. That's what basically I was hearing out there. And I talk to agents all over the country, our agents, for you guys. And I have to a lot of times give them a crash course on the person they're about to help because I can't have them mismanaging you. Like I've always said, there's no such thing as the perfect agent. My job is to get you as close as I can, and that's what you're going to get here. High-level representation. If anybody can do it, it will be us. But a lot of these agents sometimes still have drank too much Kool-Aid for even me to get through. Now, again, we don't have to like our agent. We just need them to go write our offers. And if they're not willing to write our offers, my job is to find you another agent that will. And between me, the agent, and you, we should be fine. That's all we can do. That's my advice, and that's what we'll continue to do here with the channel is best of my ability. But the reality is this. I'm a little concerned because what we see, well, what we've traditionally always seen, anytime the real estate market gets euphoric, new agents pile in. It makes perfect sense, especially these days, and this bubble is even on steroids because we have social media such a big component now that everybody's showing off on social media about their listing or their house or their new car or whatever they're doing and to make it look so glamorous. And they're trying to sell themselves to you, right? We're painting a picture of something that we're really not. We're just salespeople. I'm an overpaid tour guide is really what it comes down to. Now, luckily for you, I'm also a level-headed realist, and I'm going to give it to you and give it to you straight. The thing is I'm a great salesman. I'm a longtime salesman. I'm a trained salesman. I'm trained in the psychology of sales and the psychology of people. I know how to deal with people. I could sell almost anything. For me, that's why I got into real estate. I wanted to sell the biggest thing that was out there to sell. And it's been an absolute pleasure. The good news is I would do, and I do it a lot, for free. And because of that, I am rewarded quite handsomely because I bring the joy of working in this industry to every deal I do. And that's really all it is to me. It's a deal. To you, it might be a very special time in your life, and I am sensitive to that. And I will be right there with you, scratching that itch. But I'm also going to do my best to protect you. Because you see, the way I became wealthy in real estate is not by owning my house. It was by owning other people's houses or warehouses or whatever the case may be. Anything that can be rented out, I'm interested in, right? Because I want investment income. The commissions are great, but the investment income is much, much better. So anytime we're buying a house, even if it's your first house, your primary house, whether you're a first-time buyer or not, I want to see you make sure that payment's within its rent range. And the measuring stick I use is if we put a standard amount down at today's interest rate, can this thing stand on its own 2 feet as a rental, even if it's not going to be a rental? Because I want you maybe in 2 years to say, hey, Scott, just put a renter in there. Can you help us put a renter in this thing? We'd like to do it again. See, happy customers are repeat customers. I'm greedy in one sense. I not only want your next sale, I want the sale after that and after that and after that. I want to be your for life real estate agent. And that's how successful agents are able to become successful. And only 10% of real estate agents out there are actually making good money. The rest of them are maybe making a living at best. And that brings us back to our topics, how a lot of agents now are bailing out of the industry. They're forced to go take day jobs. And I know how that is. In the last recession, a bottom fell out for me. Jobs losses happened, and I had to take a regular job. And I took a sales job and I shined out. I brought the proprietor ownership, did what I had to do, and then I learned my lesson and I came back bigger, badder, and stronger. And now I'm here with you today, being able to share a little bit of that experience and knowledge with you, hopefully, and start the conversation. If you're new, get subscribed, jump into the comments. Got a lot of good people here helping each other. But the reality is this, I predict what we're going to see next. Well, I already know because real estate agents are basically dropping like flies. And I talk to our own agents all over America, if not other agents just with other brokerages. And I get a lot of the sentiment that, you expect to get. They've just attended a sales meeting and their sales managers are telling them all the things that they need to do right now to get sales, to make people feel comfortable, this and that. sales managers for brokerages aren't warning their agents like, hey, you might want to start considering looking for a day job. Things are about to get messy. Now, there's certain areas that we see the reverse course, so I don't know how anything other than that could be said, but I understand when we want to see our agents succeed, so we're going to help them do that. But the last thing I want to see an agent succeed with is by being unauthentic or basically, lying without even knowing they're lying. It's just a sales training that they received at their weekly meeting. So, I don't want that. The reality is this. I talk to agents a lot, and it's similar to the 2008 crash in the sense, the same thing happened in 2008. Before it really started to be like, okay, this is bad. It's hitting mainstream media. It's on. It's getting bad out there. Recessions and unemployment's going through the roof and this and that. Before that happened, it was a similar thing that's happening now. Well, you see a lot of these CEOs or whoever, these quote unquote experts in the industry, saying that they expect normal appreciation rates moving forward, that the COVID spike is over. But if the government comes in and drops those interest rates again, it could take off all over again. It could be another big run for real estate. No, it's not. It can't tolerate, even if you injected all the stimulus that caused this one, again, I don't think you're going to get the same result out of this one. I just don't think so. People can't tolerate the prices. The prices have already gone too high. So if this sustains itself, it will be, in fact, moving forward for the next generation, you'll own nothing and be happy. We'll put you in a 15-minute city and let you live in a sardine can cracker box and ride the subway or railway to wherever you need to go. You don't even need a car. I mean, that's really where they want to take us. And eventually that's probably what we're going to see a lot of cities start to do if they're not already doing it. I know the city I live in has already exploded in terms of population, and there's a good chance they're going to start implementing a lot of these, because I'm in California, which is very progressive, wacky state. Sometimes I ask myself why I'm still here, but it's so beautiful and the weather is so great and I love the outdoors so much. It's just, I'm willing to pay the price to be in this climate. But again, it circles back to me is real estate. If we lose this real estate market, we're going to lose everything. Those are the facts. It's the biggest asset class in the world. If we lose it, we will lose everything. It will take everything along for the ride. Stock market, Bitcoin, cash, I don't care, the economy, jobs, it all goes away if the real estate market goes away. So they will do their best to save this thing off. Unfortunately, what I saw is a lot of agents came in and based their cost of living off pandemic earning power, which is now over. So they're on borrowed time, and that's why we see the U.S. savings rate at an all-time low and U.S. debt at an all-time high. It's basically we're running on fumes out here. Now, that's a lot of real estate agents. They are not exempt from that. In fact, not only are they not exempt from that, they're more susceptible to that. Why, you ask? Of course, I'm going to tell you, because they don't get a salary or hourly income. They get only commissions. So a lot of them are already dipping into their savings. Eventually, when that runs out, they're leaning on credit cards. And that's why we know the U.S. savings rate now, for all our data chasers, is at an all-time low. U.S. credit card use is at an all-time high. It's right there in black and white. It's playing out. Unfortunately, most people, my friends, and I was one of these in the last crash, they don't have any idea what we're talking about. They don't understand the power of the U.S. housing market. They don't understand when people pile into a bubble, even with a low interest rate, if they can no longer keep up with their payments and their house doesn't have the ability to be a rental because their payment's bigger than their rent range because the agent they used didn't help them make sure that happened, or at least explain the importance of doing that. And then what happened during the crisis, that's in fact where we got FOMO. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a real estate guy that wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understand the waters you're swimming in now, they're shark infested. Real estate agents, welcome to the swimming pool. I know it's getting tough out there because I work in real estate. I'm a real estate agent and I talk to you guys all over, and I'm hearing a lot of things come out of your mouth, which is basically denial. You're denying the elephant in the room. We created another real estate bubble. It's hit its ceiling. It's not going up anymore. If it is, it's only a tick or two in select areas, and other areas are in fact reversing course. And that's the biggest challenge, because real estate's local. It's going to move around like wildfire. If you're helping your clients right now, make sure you give it to them, and give it to them straight, and protect them with their purchase today, tomorrow, next week, or next year. In the meantime, I'm going to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network, top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It would be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, you're gonna love the next video. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.